Hey there, everyone. My name's Joe. I'm a gamer pop artist, and I'm currently, during this time of being sequestered and stuck inside and everything, I'm trying to send people postcards so that I can give them a little, basically a long distance hug that doesn't involve electronics. So I think they're fun to do, and I hope people are getting a kick out of them. Today, it's another kind of simple one, but it relies heavily on kind of a gimmick. So there's a type of marker from Molotow called liquid chrome, and it's really shiny and really bright. So I got the idea that you could make it into kind of a little bit of a mirror, and so you get this mirrored effect. And because of that, this one basically is mirror, mirror, sent by post. Who's the one I miss the most? So I'll probably have to do a lot of these because I miss a lot of people. But join me as I create this. It's going to be in pencils, the inks, and there'll be a little bit of color, I think, just to maybe make things pop. But the big coloring will be the liquid chrome. So stay tuned. I'll see you on the other side. Thanks. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I want to set the text up because the size of the mirror will depend on the space I have available. So, mirror, mirror. Sent by post. Oops. Who's the one I miss the most? And this will be a handheld mirror, I think. So a circle, give it a little handle, and then there'll be an inside circle, and that'll be where the silver paint is. Okay, and we'll just add a little bit of design work, and we'll sign it here. Okay, I'm going to use the 1.0 for the text. See how this goes. I'm going to leave a little bit more space because it's such a fat marker pen. You can see I'm just trying to make sure I don't misspell anything. I'm spelling who with that extra or leaving out the H. Okay. I'm going to switch to the 0.4 millimeter. No, I'm going to do 0.7. Well, it's still thick, but it's not crazy. When I'm inking circles, I try and start at the top because I'm more consistent when I pull down on the page. Okay, sign it. And I think actually I'm going to use I don't know. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to use the eraser, which I lost because I put it underneath something. There it is.
Oh, I just remembered. So with this liquid chrome, it looks a lot better when it's put on top of a black space. So what I have to do is actually fill this inner circle in. I don't really have a super thick marker, so I'm using the edge of what Balato calls the round. Turn the page so that I can see around the camera. Also, the way my hand works, being right-handed, I can actually fix that edge too, a bit more consistent. So, I'll fill this in. Okay. All right. And now, the marker shake. And I want a piece of basically scratch paper real quick because I want to make sure it's juiced up. And it is. And then slowly draw a circle. And I think with this we may end up giving it 2 coats. I'll have to see. Because with the shininess, sometimes I'm not overlapping. I don't want to. Yeah, I think 2 coats is what's going to happen here. Okay, so I'm going to let it dry. And we're going to add a little bit of extra color from some other things. So I want I know I want to sign it with love. So I want that there. So let's make a little bit of red in the mirror. Make it look like it's a little bit of and then let's add a little bit of blue around it. Just kind of a different shape so that we'll fill things out a little bit. I guess this adds, keeping these lines concentric like this adds a little emphasis to the mirror. I think I'm going to add, this is Shiraz, so I'll make this a little darker elements to the handle. And alright, let's add another coat of the marker. Okay. See how I'm blowing a little bit. See if it dries a little bit better. I think what I'm going to do is pause it, take 5, and come back in 5 minutes and give it another coat.
5 minutes. It seems like it takes forever.
Let's get it juiced up. And come in real slow. I'll put a lot of paint down if I can. It looks perfect when it's wet, but I think what's happening is it's absorbing into the postcard a little bit. So I probably should have maybe coated this down with an acrylic paint first. Just trying to put on plenty of layers. Okay, let that dry a little bit, but I will hit it with the hit the Derwent Inktense with the water. So it's really raining around here today, so the air is super humid, so this stuff may all take longer to dry than normal. Although the liquid chrome is alcohol based, so it's drying fairly quickly. Okay. Alright. I'm going to give it one more coat of the chrome and then call it, and figure that people will get the idea. Improve on it later. I'm trying to hold the marker just off the page so that the paint will drip down and I don't scratch the surface. That's my ink. Okay. Alright. Mirror, mirror, sent by post. Who's the one I miss the most? I think this is going to work. Just enough. Uh-oh. May have an issue. No. I think I almost had an issue. I think what's happening is the alcohol of the marker affected, you can see, affected the postcard. So yeah, next time I do this, I am going to use acrylic to coat that. Huh. Neat. Well, learning experience, but I think it's still going to work. I'm going to send this to a little, I've got a little cousin. So, alright. Mirror, mirror, sent by post. Who's the one I miss the most? So, I think I'm going to send this to, I've got a little cousin. He's two, I think he's 2. So, hopefully he gets it. Not quite as reflective as I thought, but I think that's because of the way the marker was bleeding through the page and the inks. So what I'm going to do is, I guess I'll
I'm probably going to do this again, this style. And when I do, I will show you the effects that I get. See if painting an acrylic paint on first seals it enough, which it should, because then it's like plastic based. So, yeah, might be a totally different effect. Totally different effect. Okay, I decided to really show you guys what was going on. So there's the pencils, the new inks. And then I erased everything out, and then I came in with Liquitex Acrylic Wash Black. And because it's acrylic, it seals it up. I thought the gouache would be good because it was a matte finish, and the liquid chrome took took really well. So just give it that second coat, and it's really shiny, much nicer. Okay, I know I said goodbye and thank you and everything, but I just didn't want to leave you with, will it work better with a sealed background? So it does. So here's the first version on the top, and this is the new version on the bottom. And I think if I kind of wiggle them around a little bit, you can really see that the reflection is so much better on this bottom one. You can almost get actually almost a mirror effect. So you got to be a little bit more patient. There's a lot more drying involved, but I used Liquitex acrylic gouache to seal it, and didn't have any problems like I had with the other one where it kind of bled through on the back. So yeah, I think this is going to work. So that's the way to do it. Is you got to make sure you seal it with something, and then if you're using paper, got to seal it with something. But this liquid chrome stuff works great on acrylics. So it looks really cool. Thanks again. Like, share, and subscribe. Again, please. Thanks. And hit the bell icon. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again.